And our life is one big road trip now, and we set the cruise control and make our way down the expressway. And most of the time we're just moving in a straight line, and the scenery blurs. There's nothing to see. But I know what's inside of you, and I know what you're made of. There's no such thing as a calm with you. You are a fantastic car crash. You stop traffic in both directions. In your twisted way, you come from the decay of others. And what do you leave in your wake? More radioactive destruction is all around you, slows down to stare. And all the gapers gawk, and the decay grows. Everything shatters with you. You know, it's a spectacular explosion until your instability corrodes you down to the basics in the world. And yeah, what you leave, what is left of you after you were gone is so much more stable than what you were. But still, I duck and cover as metal flies through the air. Every time you leave the scene of the accident, I am left picking up the shards of glass from the windows. You know, the glass breaks into such tiny little pieces. They look like ice. It takes so long to pick up the pieces, and even though I'm careful, I'm still picking up the pieces after dealing with only fractional amounts of you. I've only been able to infer what you're like by knowing your brethren, but I'm stuck here picking up the pieces, and I'm still on my knees. The glass cuts into my hands because it was only after so much of your destruction that you left blood dripping down to the streets. Think of this as your contribution, this radioactive short-term flash of decay. Think of this as your contribution to this fantastic car crash. That is you, that is me, that is us. I've tried to learn, I've tried to study these microscopic parts of you to make sense of you, but whether or not you ever leave enough, despite your destruction, despite this decay of yours, I have to keep reminding myself that when it comes to you, this is what you do. This happens all the time. So I'll pull the glass from my hands and wave my hand to the line of traffic. Go ahead. Keep driving. This happens all the time. There's nothing to see here.